alpha keeps flowing, the hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring
Good morning, my friends. Gerald Pal, Peace, Love, Music. Another episode of the DeOrganized daily live stream happening, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media and our good friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. You guys know we have an extended daily stream going on now. Anything you guys have going on in the ecosystem, let us know in the comments under this thread. We will help amplify it. We will share it out. We will show it on the stream, and we'll get you some pump and activity for what you have going on in the space. I know I actually had been doing it the launch at 7 a.m., but I have strategically decided to start at 7:30. I think it actually lines up better with our cadence. So we're going to go live with the stream. I keep forgetting to put the... Let us know what you think about the music, by the way. And it's always good for you guys to say hi in the live chat. It really actually helps us tremendously. We cannot stress enough how impactful that is for us and what we're doing. So good morning, my friends. Stay tuned. We have some stuff coming up throughout the day. We'll have some things going on in the stretch. At 8 a.m., we have whatever morning space. Bento and the Good Vibe, the Organized Tribe, will be talking about what's going on in the ecosystem. And then we bring the news at 8:30. Friends and guests will come on at 9. We actually have a great friend, Jamie Fletcher, aka Bamberfishcake, from the Dawgcoin, Dog Pool, Peggy Coin community, and the next Dogtails artist, Owadasa, are coming on today to talk about that mint. Super excited. I really love Owadasa's work, and Jamie's a good friend of the show and a great actor in our ecosystem. So looking forward to seeing them. Tune in. News at 8:30. Jamie and the Owadasa at 9 with the crew. At 9:30, we have our Find2Earn rounds with Zenatron, and then around 10:30, Hero and Hattie will join for the SIP segment. We're actually going to do SIP segment at 10:30, and then I believe at 11 o'clock, some of the AI Guild guys are going to join, Blockface and a couple of others, and they're going to teach me how to do some vibe coding, which I think might be a fun experience for everybody. So stay tuned. We're looking forward to your participation, as always, throughout the day. Much love, and make it a great day. One more day to crush the week. Huge shout out to everybody cranking in the ecosystem. You're all doing an excellent job. And I know things aren't always easy. They're not always easy for me either. Sometimes I don't line up my hat right. I get my right branding on there. You guys see that I have a ugly chandelier light sometimes. I hate it. No. So anyway, just grand tidings on this beautiful Friday morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll be back at you soon. Stay tuned. From the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain, letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name.
Divine is in motion, real yield, real power. No lockups, no friction, just you stacking up. Turn your crypto into rhythm, let the yield flow free. No more waiting in the shadows for the next payday to be. It's the yield on the chain. chain, yeah, liquidity stays. There for power in your wallet while you build up plays. Build a stacking in the background, silent win on repeat. You ain't gotta freeze the bag just to taste that heat. It's permissionless, composable, automated in sound. When the world looks for the future, this the place it's found. No friction, no walls, no banks in between. Plug into the system, let the protocol beam. On-chain energy, every cycle we grow. Only one name you need to know. Just you stacking there, let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there, liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there, instant power you control. Real rewards, no delay, stacking there. Let's go. Yo, unlock motion while you're moving, keep deploying your stack. It's still compounding while you're trading, there's no holding you back. Earning real Bitcoin flow will keep it native and tight. Every builder needs a weapon when the moment ignites. You can idle in the system or you level your game. Stacking down ain't just a product, it's a new kind of lane. Where your assets stay liquid while you claim that growth. Good for future in your hands, you can feel that pulse. Compound while you move, stay free while you grow. Everything unlocked on chain and controlled. If you know, then you know. Time to let it be shown. There's a name they should know. Just you stacking there. Let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there. Liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there. Smarter way that it flows. Yeah, real rewards, no delay. Stacking down. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Just you stacking down. Yeah. Smarter way that it flows. No delay. Stacking down. Let's go. Future liquidity, real yield, no waiting. Builders already know. Just you stacking down.
Step in the future, no permission when we move. Bitcoin on the chain and the flow stay true. No middleman, hands only money that's yours. Tap into the source, this the key to the door. Let bit flow, unlock your Bitcoin with a real one stack, let the signal make noise. Let bit flow, unlock your Bitcoin, swap smarter, go farther, we control the choice. Let bit flow, unlock your Bitcoin, where the market gets deep and the liquidity deploys. Let bit flow, unlock your Bitcoin, hit the chain, feel the game, watch the power get enjoyed.
Never bow to the banks, let the freedom go live. We ain't talking about the future, we already arrived. No cap, no delay, this is real block time. Bitcoin in the engine and the yield stay prime. No keys, held hostage, flow stay trustless. Stacks to the core, but the base chain rugged. From the chain to the swap, everything on demand. If you're built for the winners, then you already understand. Not a trend, it's a net web, evolution in motion. Liquidity unlocked like the gates in the ocean. You can flex when you own, I beg for permission. Bitflow is the tool, execution with precision. Let Bitflow unlock your Bitcoin with a real one stack, let the signal make noise. Let Bitflow unlock your Bitcoin, swap smarter, go farther, we control the choice. Let Bitflow unlock your Bitcoin, where the market gets deep and the liquidity deploys. Let Bitflow unlock your Bitcoin, hit the chain, feel the game, watch the power get enjoyed. No ceiling, no borders, this the true free world where the builders get paid, where the vision unfurls. Rooms BTC, stable flows in rotation, new era on the chain, this the price of innovation. You ain't gotta ask twice, it's non-custodial might. Every swap locked tight, every rate optimized. It's the layer for the legends and the ones getting in. No luck, only skill, this is where you begin. Every click in control, that's the anthem we preach. Bring value to the people while the old banks sleep. Say the name with conviction, that's a lift off code. Bit Bitcoin flow explode. Let it flow, unlock your Bitcoin with a real one stack. Let the signal make noise. Let it flow, unlock your Bitcoin. Swap smarter, go further, we control the choice. Let it flow, unlock your Bitcoin. Where the market gets deep and the liquidity deploys. Let it flow, unlock your Bitcoin. Hit the chain, feel the gain, watch the power get enjoyed.
Step in the future, no permission when we move. Bitcoin on the chain and the flow stay true. No middleman hands, only money that's yours. Tap into the source, this the key to the door.
We built on Bitcoin, no permission needed. Code so clean, the mission completed. Sip on 3, yeah, it's time for more. Turn it up, let's vote clarity 4. Clarity 4, high demand, new built-ins. Fast code, low gas, better wins. Stacks upgrade, we rise again. Vote on chain, yeah, bring your friends. Clarity 4, from the lab to the floor. Syntax sharp, performance roar. Say yes if you're ready for more, we evolve together. Clarity 4, we moving fast, that next gen mode. Contract, hash check, seal that code. Restrict those assets, logic load. Backward compatible, never explode. Better syntax, smoother flow. Dev life easy, less stress, let's go. Cleaner function, safer show. Stacking blocks like a pro, we know. Clarity 4, high demand, new built-ins. Fast code, low gas, better wins. Stacks upgrade, we rise again. Vote on chain, yeah, bring your friends. Clarity 4, from the lab to the floor. Syntax sharp, performance roar. Say yes if you're ready for more, we evolve together. Clarity 4, does vote, push that chain. Leather or X verse, choose your lane. Yes address, lock that game. SP don't we O's, make it rain. BTC votes still count the same. Stacks governance, we play this game. CKB watching devs in frame. Innovation is the name of the game. For the builders. Smoother syntax, brighter light, right once. Last forever, right. Devs unite, the code ignite, it's upgrade, season clarity for night. Send your control block, budget reset, Rider 33A, we not done yet. Yeah, vote yes, keep your mind on deck. Future of stacks, we architect. Clarity 4, from the base to the core. Speed unlock, now watch it soar. Builders build, believers roar. Vote on chain, clarity 4. Yeah, clarity 4. We break those walls. Smart contracts answering the call. Stackers united, we stand tall. Vote for progress, one and all. Clarity for our legacy. We
bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know it's the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks, where it's at. Fast transactions are fat. Where it's at. The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Fast transactions are fat. Where is that? The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the day.
What is up, guys? We have a really special segment here for you guys. The Battle for HODLMM Mint is coming. It's scheduled for October 29th. That's just less than a week away. And it's going to be a free mint on OpenSea. You can actually see it's already ready there for you. You can head over to OpenSea's right now and learn more about it. And we have some of the OGs. We have Greg Hale and Nick Junes, who are running the project, coming on to chat with us about what they're building on Battle for HODLMM. Hey, Greg, how you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing excellent, man. Doing excellent. And Nick, how are you today, man?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's a little earlier for you guys than it is for me. So I'm not up early at my computer right now. I'm in the middle of the day, so having a nice, easy morning. Or actually just getting into the afternoon now. Really excited about the mint coming up. I've been part of the community for Battle for HODLMM. I love the people in there and what you guys are working on. I'm excited. I know there's been some adjustments. You guys are working with Ethereum now, and you've changed it to a free mint, which should get a lot of people excited about coming and playing with the game. Why don't you give us a little bit of background on where things are going?
Yeah, I mean, we like you said, we had to adjust. We put a lot of effort into developing this on ordinals with Trio and Ordinal Bot. We're really happy with the product that we ended up with. The cards look great. The technology is super cool, but just did not get enough momentum, honestly, on the paid mint to move forward. So
and I think it was partly a timing thing with where the market is not where we were all expecting it to be at this time. Even right now, it's still kind of less than what we were hoping for several months ago when this was kind of coming together. So
Yeah, just full transparency, it was a little disappointing. We had some really good support from some really dedicated people who were on the Discord, still really active on the Discord, and we're bummed to let them down. But we refunded everybody's money and regrouped a little bit, and ultimately the decision for us, is that Battle for Hada is part of a larger entertainment franchise that we're creating called Emerald Anvil, which is a whole world of Game of Thrones with fairies. The short answer for it, the short synopsis. We have a novel, we have a board game that's out that you can buy, we have a podcast that's that you can listen to. So it's an ongoing story, an ever expanding story, and the game cards for Battle for Hada are a super cool part of it. I love the way the art turned out, the technology and the creativity that went into the cards is great. So ultimately, we decided we just wanted to get it out there so people could participate and own a part of Hada. And Nick came up with the idea of pivoting to Ethereum. And, he knows this world, far better than I do, but definitely leaned on Nick for his advice. And he's like, we can put it up on Ethereum. We can do a free mint. We can see if we can get OpenSea interested. And so far it's going really well. And I'm excited about the way it looks on OpenSea. Excited about the free mint. And that's kind of the backstory of how we get to this point of switching to Ethereum and doing it as a free mint instead of a paid mint on Ordinals.
Sure, and I totally get that. I mean, we're Bitcoin first here. Like, we love Bitcoin, but there and Stacks and some of the other, we love Ordinals and our Ordinals family and stuff like that. But it's a decentralized world, and I find Maxiism in the idea when you're dealing with decentralization to be silly. You're going to have multiple options in the marketplace, and thank goodness we do, because you guys are getting a maybe a better option for your timing and for what you're putting out there on Ethereum with OpenSea. And OpenSea is an OG platform. They're trusted. They're well known. There are less potential kinks in the chain there. So I think it's a good move, and I'm definitely going to participate. I understand that the teams are not. You can't choose the team or the faction or the dominion that you're minting on now. It'll be randomized. So then, I guess I'm just going to have to mint out the maximum. Is there a limit to the number people can mint?
Yeah, so everybody who has a HODLMM Explorer badge or who was involved in the pre-sale is gonna be on the allow list for the OpenSea. There's gonna be a half an hour, so it's gonna be a short window. And the main reason for that is just to not slow down momentum. That was one of the issues that we had during the Ordinals pre-sale, was that I think our windows were an hour or 2 hours each at first, and people were just, this is going slow, so I guess I'll just wait to see if somebody else mints. And we wanted to avoid that this time. So it's just like, there's a half hour. If you don't mint, then it's going to go to public. And it does seem like since OpenSea already gave us the validation check mark, which I guess is not easy to get, but I've been communicating a lot with OpenSea, so they gave us the check mark. Well, another reason was because my company OwnerFi already had some successful sales on OpenSea in the past. Nice. Where we sold like hundreds of Ethereum worth. So that was so I had a check mark already for my company. So when I started talking to them about the project, they were like, okay. And then actually somebody had squatted on the name already. And so I had first we had to get that. And then they said, okay, no problem. So they took the name back for us. And then
someone squatted on the Battle for Hada name?
Yeah, somebody made a fake Battle for Hada project while we were in the middle of doing the ordinals.
You did not tell me that, Nick. That's amazing. People,
Yeah,
it's so crazy how fucking predatory. How quick
everyone's
people
trying
become
to.
predatory.
It's crazy. It really is. Everyone's trying to front run everything at all times. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but there's a lot of front runners
Yeah.
out there that are just trying to get their. I guess it's easier to just kind of jump on somebody else's idea than to have your own. Although there's lots of opportunity out there to create new stuff these days, more than ever. So, but I'm glad you guys were able to overcome that. They didn't give you much of a hard time getting it.
No. I mean, actually, it's crazy because OpenSea in the past has been kind of difficult to get a hold of sometimes.
That's what I understand. Yeah.
And yeah, but for some reason they have been really forthcoming and really communicative with me for the past couple months or month and a half. So that's been really nice. Just like constant back and forth with one of their representatives over there. And so we set this up, and it looks like there's already been people. I don't know how people get the word out about these projects, but it does seem like there's already been. Maybe it's on an upcoming list someplace on OpenSea. I don't know where that would be, but there's already been like people filtering in saying that they learned about it from OpenSea. So it does seem like the audience is going to be expanded a little bit because it's Ethereum, because it's on OpenSea. So that's a good thing. And then so that allow list that's only for the people who are in the pre-sale and the and who are in the Discord for a long time is kind of coveted. It's kind of a coveted spot at this point because there's a lot of people asking, how do I get on the allow list? How do I get on the allow list? And it's like there's no way right now. You had to be in the pre-sale. That's it. We're not doing anything else because when we did the ordinals one, we had like 3,000, or maybe it was more than that. It was like 4,000 people on the whitelist for the for like one of the phases. There was like 3,000 on one phase, 4,000 on one phase, and on the two different phases of the whitelist portion of the sale. And we had like, between both of them, like of those phases, like a couple, like 200 mints, So it was like, what happened to like these 7,000, people? It's like, it's kind of pointless. It's like, so you put all these, you compile these huge lists, and then you make all these collabs with all these teams, and then everybody says, oh yeah, we're gonna come with mint, we're gonna come in, and then if they don't mint, it just looks like your mint is stalled,
right?
So you promise these people you have a spot, and it's their duty to mint also, because if they don't mint, then they're also failing the project. So it's better to just all go at once than to promise people that they have a spot to mint and hold spots for them to mint, and then they don't mint. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I think a shorter window makes sense. If people are available, they can get in. If not, then and then it's up to the open mint, and on OpenSea that probably won't last very long. So you're creating a little bit of urgency for the people that want to. I did mint in the pre-mint round last time.
Appreciate
I minted a couple because I love the project. I think it's very novel, very interesting. I love the community that's built up around it. And I am excited to kind of get a chance to poke around on it. And I'm a busy guy. I'm going to definitely have my reminder set. I will do everything I can to mint what I can. Is there a limit, or am I? So what I really want to do is you guys had this novel test for picking a side, right? Let me actually share that. Picking which dominion you're going to be in. And let me see if this actually, I like humans. I trust knowledge. What drives me? Probably expression. I don't remember what my choices were last time. Oh, it gave me a different one. The first 3 times I did this, it had me in the Balsic dominion.
Yeah.
And I promise you guys, I would only make one ballsick joke. I am a huge ballsick. I love the ballsicks. But I will be, I will be whatever, I will be minting as many as I can to try to make sure I get at least one opportunity to be in the ballsick dominion. But I also realize the value of this is to actually create different opportunities to play with different people in different directions and stuff like that. So, I'm excited to be in, to just be participatory in it and see what we can do. And, like I said, it's a novel kind of way to engage in crypto and with NFTs. So I'm psyched. I cannot wait. I'm absolutely going to participate. We got GP in the house. GP, are you with us actually today now?
Hey, what's up? Am I connected? Can you all hear me?
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You are
Dude,
here. I'm
what's up,
sitting here
guys?
I got Greg and Nick from Battle for HODA, and we're looking at their free mint right now. They're getting ready to go. It's less than a week away, 6 days and counting. There's a free mint. It's on OpenSea. It's going to be on Ethereum on OpenSea, and there will be a half an hour window for people that minted during the pre-mint phase prior. I will be on that list, I believe, and then it's an open free mint after that, so it'll probably go quickly. So people are going to need to act fast in order to participate.
Yeah, and it's important to put your Ethereum address for the allow list in the Discord if you haven't already.
I have not done that, so I need to give you guys my Ethereum address.
Yeah. In the Discord, there's a channel called, or you can just send it to us, but there's also a channel in there called OG Allow List, and that's where everybody's posting their Ethereum addresses.
So if we were to possibly get some new potential people into the Discord that are interested in participating, could we get them eligible for the whitelist? Or is it only people that were participatory before?
Well, I mean, we were only doing people who were participating before. Because people are worried, I guess, that people, the whitelist people are going to, mint all of it. I don't think they can because we decided to mint all. So we changed the mix a little bit, because before with ordinals, the amount of each dominion was going to change depending on how many people minted during the pre-sale, and we were going to change the size of each dominion. But because we can't do that phase on OpenSea, we only have one. We can't do a pre-sale on OpenSea. So because it's shifted, we're actually minting the max amount per dominion. So it's 4,480, I believe it is. So it's a little bit more, but if the people in the pre-sale, but it's free, so I expect people will mint more of them. But if everybody in the pre-sale, there's still less than 100 Ethereum addresses in the pre-sale who are on the current whitelist for OpenSea. If every single one of those people mints the max at 200, they won't even mint half of the total that's available. So so people are worried. They're saying, oh, they're going to all be minted out. I don't think that's going to happen. So everybody who's in that allow list channel right now, who posts an Ethereum address, and right now, I am almost 100% sure, unless something happens, like the act of God or something, you'll be able to mint. And then after that, people are saying, oh, well, then the rest of the people are going to be, it's going to be super botted. I don't know how botted things are on OpenSea these days, but at least if it is botted, there's a maximum per wallet. So they're going to have to spread out between, hundreds of different bots to make that work. So, which is not impossible, but I still think there's a good chance for everybody to mint. is all I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I think there'll be plenty of opportunity for people to mint. Of course, you want it to mint out. So you guys want to bot this thing? Go ahead, bot it. But you're. I don't think that's going to be an issue. Like if you're always going to have somebody trying to figure out, we're in a techie kind of atmosphere, right? And there are guys that know how to do some of that stuff. But even like the just general dynamics, even though it's a free mint, it's going to cost you a little bit of gas, which is pretty decent on Ethereum now, probably well under $1. But then you also got to send all that Ethereum to all these different addresses, and that costs you some gas. And then you're paying gas for the mints, and then you're paying, it's like, and your time. So I don't see that being for a free mint. That's not super, unless they're really looking to play the game. I don't think somebody's going to do a whole lot of that.
Well, then the other thing is like, so say if it is botted, and then people end up paying $4 per, like everybody with their armies of bots, they end up paying like $4 per NFT. Then you buy it off them for $5, or whatever, prop markup that they're going to do it off of. So it's not going to suddenly go from like free from your $4 gas to $200 unless every single one of the bot masters are all colluding. I mean, you're getting into all this conspiratorial where they're all colluding to set the price at $200. I just don't see that happening.
No, I don't either. I think that this is a good move. I think you guys have a great plan. I'm excited. I cannot wait to finally get this settled so we can get into the game and start actually having these sessions going.
Well, but you know what? We got to be full disclosure here. So the game is not a guaranteed part of the process now. I mean,
really?
Yeah, that was part of our issue with ordinals, right? It's like running the game is not free, right? So we were hoping that the paid mint was gonna
cover.
Yeah, it was going to cover the cost of running the game. So what we're looking at with the free mint is that it's a piece of the storytelling, because the cool thing, and this is something we haven't even really got into that much. Nick, I don't know if you can share a screen and show how the cards interact, but the cards don't only flip over and you can see the front and back of the card, but there are all the sections of the cards that you can click on and expands and gives you more info. So there's a lot of storytelling information on those cards. So we're looking at step one as being putting another piece of the story out there via this technology, which is really cool. And Nick, I don't know if you can show that or not, but so step one is like, and this is another reason why we're just maxing out, just selling them all, is we just want to get as much of the story in front of as many people as possible. And if people get engaged with the story and we start getting some trading activity and it looks like there's enough momentum to do the game, we will absolutely pop back in there and get the game going. But right now we're looking at this as step one is storytelling, and then we'll see how we do for the gamification.
So that is, and Nick, if you do have a screen share available, just there is an option, but if you don't, that's okay. But I would love to see how. So the cards are gonna, the NFTs are gonna interact with each other. So if I have two of them,
no, just the card. You can interact from the card and get more
information in there
from your card. Yeah.
But are they? So do I have to actually have the NFT, or if it's in the market, like if I'm going and looking at it, a listed NFT, can I get the information from that on the marketplace too?
So if you go to the X account, you can see it on there. It's the last post. Just scroll down.
This one right here.
Oh yeah, there it goes. Yeah.
Scroll down a little. No. Scroll. Keep going. It's like the third post, I guess, because that's the pin post. This is the one. So
okay,
that's a screen recording of what the actual. So you can see like there's a mouse pointer on there, and so like you can click on it and spin it around, and you can click the information. You can see more information about the information that's on the card. So it actually took some doing to make this. And when you like hover over it, it kind of like moves around in 3D too. So it actually took some doing because the ordinals, because on ordinals, every sort of ordinal is kind of like a little web page. It's like has HTML and JavaScript involved. Not all of them, but some of them, interactive ones. I don't know if you've seen like the Pizza Ninjas, for instance.
Yep.
That's the same way that these are built. And in order to transfer that over to Ethereum, we needed to use a little known feature that OpenSea uses, which is also creating every NFT as its own little web page that has like JavaScript and like HTML and CSS. So that's very unusual. This will be like one of maybe 10, 15 projects on OpenSea that actually has this. But when you go to the NFT window that normally just has the flat image of the NFT, you'll be able to click on it and like spin it around and stuff like that. So I went back and forth with them, asking them, because I'd seen this years ago that they allowed, there's like games that like you can play like within that window. There's some projects that have made like fully playable arcade games and stuff as NFTs. And so I asked them, like, is this feature still available? And they said, yeah, this is how you do it. You put it on IPFS as a website. So essentially every single NFT is not an image. It's actually a web page, but it's on IPFS.
So they all have like they're just pointers to the data on IPFS.
Right. Yeah. It's on IPFS. So it is immutable and is it as immutable as well. I guess you could put all of it like on the Ethereum blockchain if you wanted to spend like $300 per NFT.
Yeah, nobody wants that. That's not. I mean, it's aside from being kind of cool, saying it's on chain. That's all you have is bragging rights there, and most people don't care about that. And it is the data is still immutable on IPFS.
That's right. Yeah. So it is on IPFS. It is in a specific hash. So someone can't come along and like swap it out for a different card or something like that. And
very cool, man. Very, very cool. So if you didn't participate in the prior mint, you don't get the whitelist. That's only for special people like me. And then but free mint, there is a free mint that is an open mint after the first 30 minutes. It all goes down on OpenSea, and the countdown's happening right now. You guys have 6 days and 55 minutes and 15, 14, 13 seconds. So you got to know about it. You got to know about it to go participate. Set your reminders. It's going to be just not quite 7 p.m. on the 29th.
No, it's during the day. Not 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 6 days and 15 minutes. So it'll actually be, it'll be just about just after 12:30 or just around 12:30 p.m. on
should be 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
I'm sorry, my math is terrible. 6 days and 54 minutes. So just about an hour from now, in 6 days.
That's right.
So we'll just need just a little bit of ETH for gas.
Yeah.
A little bit of ETH for gas. And if you use low fees, you can probably get that under $1.
Yeah. So, I mean, the fees on Ethereum have been pretty
Let's
low.
go.
Yeah, fees on Ethereum, even if you do low fees, the transactions are still happening within a minute, and it's like pennies. You can actually get it real low on Ethereum. It's come a long way. I remember like $20 to buy $100 worth of Ethereum was rough back in the day. So that's awesome. Psyched about it. Anything else we need to know about it? Like what are you guys looking for? Are you looking to get more people into the Discord right now? What are you trying to drive?
Yeah. I mean, I think get the storytelling stuff get the story elements in front of people. Hopefully they get excited by the story, and then they get on the Discord, and and then we'll to start.
So do you want to get food?
See where we can take it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, what is good about this, I guess, on OpenSea is that they are enforcing royalties. So even though it's free, I mean, it is potentially a continued way to support the project, you know, as people continue trading it, which is important when you're talking about like sustaining an NFT project, you know, into the future. So, you know, that could end up being a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on, right on. So you guys heard it here first. Free mint happening next week. Your battle for HODL NFTs are available on OpenSea. Greg, Nick, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Super psyched about it, and cannot wait to see the evolution of this as it goes. I'm excited about it. I will definitely be minting. I'll be dropping my my Ethereum address in the Discord as soon as I get a chance to get back over there. And you guys are always welcome, by the way. We'll have you guys on again after the mint comes.
All right, cool. That sounds great. And we appreciate you guys. Yeah, we appreciate you guys a lot, and your support's been great. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you guys for coming on DeOrganized. We really appreciate you too. Without the content, there's nothing for us to do. So
All right,
much
guys.
appreciated. Thank you for coming out today. Greg Hale, make sure you follow Greg Hale, Nick Junes. They're doing some really cool stuff in the space. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with more content in a little bit. I'll fill in some stuff. And Nick from Bitcoin Live at 3, we have some Solana DeFi guys coming on to talk about some cool stuff then. So stay tuned. And
Sweet.
thank you guys so much.
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, stay there.
Much love. Peace out. Really cool stuff. I'm excited. Very excited about what they have. And we'll be back with more.
Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain.
Divine is in motion, real yield, real power. No lockups, no friction, just you stand up. Turn your crypto into rhythm, let the yield flow free. No more waiting in the shadows for the next payday to be. It's the yield on the chain, yeah, liquidity stays. Depth for power in your wallet while you build up plays. Build a stacking in the background, silent win on repeat. You ain't gotta freeze the bag just to taste that heat. It's permissionless, composable, automated and sound. When the world looks for the future, this the place it's found. No friction, no walls, no banks in between. Plug into the system, let the protocol beam. On-chain energy, every cycle we grow. Only one name you need to know. Just you stacking there, let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there, liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there, instant power you control. Real rewards, no delay, stacking there. Let's go. Yo, unlock motion while you're moving, keep deploying your stack. It's still compounding while you're trading, there's no holding you back. Earning real Bitcoin flow, but keep it native and tight. Every builder needs a weapon when the moment ignites. You can idle in the system or you level your game. Stacking down ain't just a product, it's a new kind of lane. Where your assets stay liquid while you claim that growth. Good for future in your hands, you can feel that pulse. Compound while you move, stay free while you grow. Everything unlocked on chain and controlled. If you know, then you know. Time to let it be shown. There's a name they should know. Just you stacking there. Let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there. future liquidity. Real yield, no waiting. Builders already know. Just you stacking down. Huge finance in motion. Real yield, real power. No lockups, no friction. Just you stacking up. Turn your crypto into rhythm, let the yield flow free. No more waiting in the shadows for the next payday to be. Instant yield on the chain, yeah, liquidity stays. DeFi power in your wallet while you build up plays. Build a stacking in the background, silent win on repeat. You ain't gotta freeze the bag just to taste that heat. It's permissionless, composable, automated and sound. When the world looks for the future, this the place it's found. No friction, no walls, no banks in between. Plug into the system, let the protocol beam. On-chain energy, every cycle we grow. Only one name you need to know. Just you stacking there, let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there, liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there, instant power you control. Real rewards, no delay, stacking down. Let's go. Yo, unlock motion while you're moving, keep deploying your stack. It's still compounding while you're trading, there's no holding you back. Earning real Bitcoin flow will keep it native and tight. Every builder needs a weapon when the moment ignites. You can idle in the system or you level your game. Stacking down ain't just a product, it's a new kind of lane. Where your assets stay liquid while you claim that growth. Built for future in your hands, you can feel that pulse. Compound while you move, stay free while you grow. Everything unlocked on chain and controlled. If you know, then you know. Time to let it be shown. There's a name they should know. Just you stacking there. Let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there. Liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there. Smarter way that it flows. Yeah, real rewards, no delay. Stacking down. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Just you stacking down. Yeah. Smarter way that it flows. No delay. Stacking down. Let's go. Future liquidity. Real yield, no waiting. Builders already know. Just you stacking down. Huge finance in motion. Real yield, real power. No lockups, no friction. Just you stacking up. Turn your crypto into rhythm, let the yield flow free. No more waiting in the shadows for the next payday to be. Instant yield on the chain, yeah, liquidity stays. DeFi power in your wallet while you build up plays. Build a stacking in the background, silent win on repeat. You ain't gotta freeze the bag just to taste that heat. It's permissionless, composable, automated and sound. When the world looks for the future, this the place it's found. No friction, no walls, no banks in between. Plug into the system, let the protocol beam. On-chain energy, every cycle we grow. Only one name you need to know. Just you stacking there, let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there, liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there, instant power you control. Real rewards, no delay, stacking down. Let's go. Yo, unlock motion while you're moving, keep deploying a stack. It's still compounding while you're trading, there's no holding you back. Earning real Bitcoin flow will keep it native and tight. Every builder needs a weapon when the moment ignites. You can idle in the system or you level your game. Stacking down ain't just a product, it's a new kind of lane. Where your assets stay liquid while you claim that growth. Built for future in your hands, you can feel that pulse. Compound while you move, stay free while you grow. Everything unlocked on chain and controlled. If you know, then you know. Time to let it be shown. There's a name they should know. Just you stacking there. Let your crypto come alive. Just you stacking there. Liquid yield on the rise. Just you stacking there. Smarter way that it flows. Yeah, real rewards, no delay. Stacking down.
DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. Up from the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks, where it's at. Fast transactions are fat. Where it's at. The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks and other L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. Up from the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks, where it's at. Fast transactions are fat. Where it's at. The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media keeps the mind share growing.
And hunters tools they be showing. The AI guild keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and stacks another L2. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. Up from the underworld, the game has arrived, bringing the games to satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. And hunters tools they be showing. The AI guild keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stand. From the underworld, the game has arrived. Bringing the game to satisfy the hype. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip. Innovate in the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Stacks is where it's at. Fast transactions are flat. The leading L2 is making maxes look bad. Stacks is where it's at. Fast transactions are flat. The leading L2 is making maxes look bad. Them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and Stacks, another L2. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bag. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the under.
DeOrganized media keeps the mind share. Growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing. The hunters tools they be showing. The AI Gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring Bitcoin news. Ethereum, Solana, and Stacks, another L2s. Showcasing new projects and giving you clues. Just do your own research and don't give us abuse. When the people are informed, peace brings on the chat. Spotlighting guests and filling up your bags. The flag doesn't matter as long as you grab. Take the gold mic and let us know where you stack. From the underworld, the game master arrives, bringing the games that satisfy the hive. Hunters come running, it keeps them alive. Scouring the planet for the treasures inside. Stacks improvement takes a sip, innovating the chain. Letting the community know is the name of the game. Spreading awareness and helping explain why Stacks is where it's at. We are pumping the name. Fast transactions are fat. Where it's at. The leading L2 is making maxes look back. DeOrganized media.
Every post is a signal. Give it fuel. Boost eggs, the social value layer.
DeOrganized media keeps the mind share. Growing in the morning with peace and GP. Keep you knowing the alpha keeps flowing, the hunters tools they be showing. The AI gale keeps them in clips that be glowing. Consistent on the daily, they bring.
Let's go. Oh, my hair is all. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Peace Love Music, with another episode of the Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by DeOrganized Media in partnership with our amazing friends at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. What a week. What a month. We're 3/4 of the way there. 1 week left. Lots of time to get through. Lots of things to get through. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We're providing news, information, some education, some entertainment, but never financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest money you cannot afford to lose. Super excited. We're going to get into the numbers and the news in a minute, but I have an awesome guest, a great friend of mine personally, and of the ecosystem and of the project and DeOrganized, Jamie Fletcher, aka Bamberfishcake on X. Dude's an absolute Chad with his Dawgcoin project, formerly Dogpool, the Peggy coin, and he's got his Dogtail mint. I think this is number 4. And amazing artist Owadasa, who is providing the art for this mint, and he will be joining us as well. Super excited to get them on there. On here talking with us. So without further ado, I will bring on the numbers and get through the news. We're looking at the numbers this morning. Bitcoin coming in at 111,358. This is good. I've been telling you guys all week. We want to be above 110 when we close out the week right now. I think that'll help us set some support and maybe trigger the leg up. Ethereum's looking solid too, just under 4K. We'd like to get that back up over 4K. Solana pushing back towards $200. That's also really good. And what's Stacks doing? Stacks is up 5. Oh, Stacks might be in the top 5 gainer. I'll double check. It was around 3.5. We're back up to like almost 45 cents. That's a big push up. Looks like the market's all pushing up. Oh, World Liberty. Let's see. A lot has happened in the last 45 minutes since I last looked. Stacks is doing well, but it was actually number 9 before, and so Stacks is pacing, but a lot of the market. So the market's up, guys. Top 3 gainers in the last 24 hours are Virtual, Mix Finance, and Zcash making another run. I'm glad Mrs. Peace Love did not actually sell all of her Zcash holdings. It's not a lot, by the way. But back in the day, I was a really big fan of Zcash. I held some, talked about it a lot. She bought a little bit in her small amounts of holdings. I cut it a long time ago, so I foolishly capitulated. But she has not, although she did take some profits and has de-risked her bag. So everything is now just gravy for her, and that's the way to do it. You buy something with conviction, you hold on to it. When it runs, you pull out what you put in. Now you're riding with a de-risked bag. You can hold it forever if you want. Doesn't matter whether it goes up or down. You've already balanced out. So I should practice what Mrs. Peace Love is doing on her own. She might be a better trader than me. In fact, she'd probably definitely be a better trader than me, than I probably could ever hope to be. Let's take a look at the news. Bring up my news thread. What do we have in the news today? U.S. Energy Secretary expedite grid access for AI and Bitcoin mining. Expedite grid access for... What are they talking about here? U.S. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm called for faster approvals for AI data centers and Bitcoin mining facilities, emphasizing the need to modernize America's power grid to meet rising energy demand. The DOE, Department of Energy, will explore new incentives for regional transmission and streamline interconnection processes, a shift that could ease one of the biggest bottlenecks facing both AI infrastructure and large-scale Bitcoin miners. The move signals growing federal recognition of crypto mining as a legitimate digital industry rather than an environmental outlier. I do agree that we need to make sure that these things are coming online as fast as possible, both for AI and Bitcoin mining. It is a strategic, nationally for the US, it's a strategic plan, and it makes sense to me. I don't want this to come at the expense of, other consumers, and I don't want this to ultimately raise prices for the average individual for electricity costs, because it's already way too high. So interesting to see what the details are going to be for this, but generally I am in favor, as long as average consumers aren't getting squeezed out. That's important too. Ultimately, cheap energy is what helps lift people out of poverty. Second only to owning property, owning real estate is actually the number one economic escalator. So, on-chain perpetuals smash $1 trillion in volume. What? That's huge. Decentralized perpetual futures markets have shattered records with over $1 trillion in trading volume this month. Platforms like Avo, Drift, and Hyperliquid are leading the charge, showing that DeFi derivatives are approaching centralized exchange levels of liquidity and speed. Analysts say traders are flocking to on-chain perps for transparency and self-custody, key advantages after years of centralized exchange collapses. The milestone marks another major step in the maturation of decentralized trading infrastructure. Very, very cool. $1 trillion in trading volume this month. I don't know what the number was before that, but I can't imagine it was even close to that. Holy mackerel. Trillion with a T. That's significant, fam. Smart traders position ahead of the Trump-Xi meeting. That probably is a smart move. That was the last one. I don't know. Institutional and macro traders are quietly positioning for potential market optimism ahead of the rumored Trump-Xi Jinping meeting, which could ease U.S.-China tensions. That would be good. Smart money flows into risk assets, including tech and crypto, are signaling expectations of policy cooperation or trade alignment. Analysts say that if the meeting delivers a positive diplomatic tone, it could spark a short-term risk-on rally across global markets, reviving sentiment that has recently cooled amid inflation and rate concerns. If it doesn't, it could go the other way, so be careful. Risk is putting your money in. Unnecessary risk is leveraging when you don't have any business doing so. That's gambling. We do not support that at all. Invest with conviction. Know what you're doing. Get the research in. And man, I'm really worried about, we already saw shit. Too much leverage, up and down. If you're making bets with leverage, you're almost guaranteeing that someone with more liquidity and better understanding of how markets work will take your lunch. So please be careful out there, fam. It's very important we don't let people get wrecked, or try to help them avoid getting wrecked as best we can. Oh, these were two. All right. Not sure why this doesn't have its image card here. I hate that. South Korea's largest rewards app adopts blockchain ID. SK Planet, the company behind South Korea's OK Cashbag, is bringing blockchain identity to the mainstream with its new system, UID. Developed with support from the Ministry of Science and ICT, UID enables verifiable and privacy-protected digital credentials for millions of users. The move represents one of the largest real-world integrations of blockchain tech into consumer infrastructure, showing how Web3 identity can move beyond crypto-native apps into everyday digital services. Very interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't just use BNS. We already have that. .btc, .id, .stx. Over at BNS One, you can get yours now. And somebody let South Korea know. Tokenized gold faces trust me, bro problem. Yeah, it does, actually. It does. Tokenized gold products are booming, but Crypto Slate warns that many may be little more than trust me, bro IOUs, like the old banking system, while issuers like Tether Gold and Pax Gold claim full backing. Few provide transparent on-chain proof of reserves or verifiable redemption mechanisms. Analysts argue that most tokenized bullion acts more like a traditional ETF than a decentralized asset, raising questions about whether on-chain gold actually delivers the transparency and auditability blockchain promises. And that is key. Just because it's being claimed to be on-chain doesn't mean, if it's not verifiable, then it doesn't matter, right? Then it is just trust me, bro. It's not, so it's totally missing the point of being on-chain. If you can't verify it, something probably fishy going on. Talked about the market numbers. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform on Stacks. Your rates for STSTX, where you're getting your yield in Stacks, is at 8.44% today. SBTC, it's at 8.19, or you can engage in native Bitcoin stacking at Stacking DAO at 9.7% APY. And you're almost at 13% gain if you've been stacking since the beginning. Congratulations. I like my own posts. And Bitflow is the top DEX on Stacks. They aggregate liquidity for the best rates and trade everything on Bitcoin and Stacks and more, runes, all sorts of stuff. And you start swapping today over at bitflow.finance. What's up, people? What's up, people? Hello, my friends. And that is the news. Oh, I want to just double check I didn't do the calendar post. Where is our calendar? I want to look into this one here. We have our calendar post somewhere. Maybe I put it in the wrong place. Oh, no, here it is. Whatever morning. I love it. You guys definitely are missing out with the vibes if you're not getting into the whatever morning space with Binta. We have our guests, Jamie and Owadasa. If you're not following, by the way, at Bamberfishcake, at It's Wines Art are the ones to be following today, along with our crew. Give our crew a follow. If you're not following Binta, GP, me, 300, how do you know? How can you stay in the know? How can you keep up to date with what's going on in the ecosystem if you're not following the Chads? Zenny's going to come on. The game master himself will come on. We'll have Find2Earn rounds at 9:30. And then at 10:30, we will have the weekly SIP Innovation call with myself, Hero Gamer, Hattie, whoever sticks around from the crew. And then we're going to do a little bit of a different segment off of that, still part of the SIP innovation side of things. Some of the other members of the AI Guild are going to come on, and I'm going to be their first guinea pig. They're going to teach me how to do some vibe coding. I'm not sure what we're going to code yet. I haven't decided what I might want to do, but really excited about that. At 5 p.m., I'm sure there's some stuff in between, but I don't have all the details about what else might be going on in the ecosystem. But at 5 p.m. every Friday night, the Purple Pill Friday with Dan and Brad. Get in it. They are the longest running stacks oriented space on X, and the Chads know what's going on. And if you want to be on the calendar post, you head over to DeOrganized.media, set up your account, let us know what you want to be on there, and we'll get you set up and get you added to this so we can let everybody know about what you have. Also, if you're not on the schedule, what's up, Jamie? Jamie, you definitely are welcome to hang out, by the way, throughout all of these the whole stream today. But if you guys, I lost my train of thought. Oh, if you guys are not on DeOrganized and you want to just let us know today, you got something going on, you got some content you created, you just drop it in the comments below this thread. This is our live thread. This is our live stream thread. It'll be here all day. We're doing extended live streaming. You guys can actually go and just drop them right here. I have this going on piece. Let them know. And if you let me know in the live chat during the stream, I'll probably even bring it up in real time right after you dropped it and get a little bit of extra coverage for you. That is the news for the day. By the way, guys, pay attention. Next Monday, we're starting a contest for people that are early. It will absolutely, literally pay to be early to the show broadcast. We're starting the broadcast at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, and you'll have to wait for Monday's pre-live post to know the details, more details, but it will absolutely pay to be early. With that, let me bring on the Chads. We got GP in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Good morning. Doing well. Happy Friday, man. Getting it done. Feeling good to be back in battle state.
Yeah, man. We've missed you. Looking good. Feeling good. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Put that week behind you. I know you had a lot going on all over the place, and don't sweat it. We're good. We're good. Happy to have you back in action. We got 300 in the house. What's up, brother?
What's good? What's good? What's happening? Hope you're well, G's. Yeah, what's good, peace?
I'm feeling good. Heading into the weekend. We missed you this week. We're doing really good, and I love our community. I feel like we're actually growing. I think we're about to hit exit velocity, and we're really drop out of the space. Let's bring in our amazing guests. I'm so happy to have these guys on here. Jamie. What's good, man? Jimmy. How you doing this morning? Or it's afternoon for you over in the UK.
Hey, yeah. Thanks for having me on, guys. It's awesome. It's just started raining, and I shut all the windows, and now the sun's come out.
Oh my God! You guys have sunny days over there? I didn't even know that happened for you.
Yeah, sometimes everyone runs outside when there's a bit of sun, or takes their tops off and sucks it up. No, it's we do. You know what it's like in the UK. It's here, there, and everywhere. But I'm doing really well. Excited for today.
Let's go.
How are you?
Doing great, man. And we're gonna bring in Owadasa too. Owadasa Roland. Welcome to the DeOrganized show. I hope you're having okay connectivity. I know sometimes people have some trouble. Are you with us?
I think so. What's happened is Owadasa couldn't see, because obviously he's not been in the studio before, he couldn't see the button that I can see to screen share the art. So he's just sending them to me by email. I haven't even seen the art.
Are they links or are they files?
They're images that he's just sent me by email. He has got the folder, but for some reason he can't find his screen share button.
Okay, so you're actually gonna. I don't know. So screen share. Oh no, you should actually. If you bring it up,
I can do it.
Yeah, you should be able to do it, and then we'll figure it out. And honestly, just want to let everybody know, like, we're not rats. Sounds like I think he's having some connectivity issues.
Possibly. I think here he is. I think.
Yeah, but listen, and here's the thing: we're super easy. We're not caught up on everything has to go exactly as planned, and if it's a little bit of a deviation, we lose our minds. We're not about that. We're different here, and that's why we have a show, because we're not trying to do the same as everybody else. We're not worried about, if it looks a little funny, if it gets a little bit unprofessional, if you might want to say it that way. We're cool with it. So however it goes, we're good, and we don't mind trying it out a different way. We're not caught on our processes. So
let's build it in the air, fellas.
So Jamie, for those of us that don't know, and we all on this panel are very familiar with your project, but there's a lot of people probably watching right now that aren't familiar. So tell us a little bit about the Dawgcoin, the project, and then let us know about Dogtails. And then this is number 4?
Yes.
So There were 3 already. So give us the background.
Yeah, so it was about a year ago we started Dawgcoin, and we were inspired by Peggy, who is the dog from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. And her story kind of resonated with us in that she was the runt of a litter. She won awards for being an ugly dog, winning the ugliest dog competition, and then she went on to be selected for a movie. So she
That's only because I didn't enter, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what to say.
You found that to be too funny.
But, her story kind of inspired us, and it all started out as a meme, and then we decided just to build on that, and we did our first dogtail, which we just thought we stick to that theme, of having possibly a bad start or having a bad hand dealt to you starting life, and we'll retell real life stories of people who defy the odds and overcome adversity, and everyone loves an underdog story. So we did the artwork, and we did a post on X, and it was the story of Michaela De Prince, who was a child from Sierra Leone who went on to become a world famous ballerina. And it was just like, it resonated with people. We liked it, and then we built on that. And GPSC worked with us on our first real dogtail, which is about Paul Stamets. Some people may know him. Again, inspirational in his own right.
Does a ton of work on. There's a whole lot of information we don't know as a society still about fungi and mycelium and how that all actually can be. I think it's an alien, actually. I think it's an alien intelligence that's related to us in some capacity. But very interesting. And I loved the artwork. I hold a couple of the dog pool collection, including one of the OG one of the OG ones for sure.
Yeah. So along with GPSC, we did Paul's story, and again, remarkable story about his journey is inspirational because he walked his own path, and from a young age he had a debilitating stutter that sort of left him a bit shy in social circles, and the way he developed and overcame that, and his journey of self-to-it. I mean, he does TED Talks now, and he's truly inspirational person. So, and his story went well with what GPSC's artwork is about, which is sort of psychedelic, bright colours, and it was a perfect match. But the idea is behind Dogtail. So that's kind of where Dogtail was born, with the first collaboration with GPSC. And we decided that we weren't going to take any profit as a community. We do it for the artists, to give them a platform for artists, and we do a bit of work for charity. So we give them back to the Fungi Foundation. We gave away the original story, which were just AI generated images, as NFTs to go with the auction that we did for GPSC, and that's how Dogtails was born. And then after that, we did Henry Wanyoke's story, which again, we're not short on inspiration really as a race, And he lost his sight. He was a Kenyan runner, lost his sight at an early age, and got back to the track blind. He completely lost his vision, tied to a guide, and went on to win world records. And that auction's still going on. So each piece we auction, the minute it's up for a week, and the minute the first bid goes in, that's when the auction starts. So there's 3 pieces of that towel which have been sold and 3 yet to go. And we're supporting SRC Kenya, which is an orphanage or a charity in Kenya that does work with orphan children, and they've been doing work for years, So it's good that we're supporting these artists, and now we're on to Fela Kuti, which I must admit I didn't really know a lot about, and perhaps Owadasa, I think he's probably with us now, can tell you a bit more. And yeah, we're about to auction these, and you know, another person. I mean, I love his music. I'm not just saying that, but it was funny because when I was doing the research, my auntie was around, and my auntie, she loves music, and we both liked his music. I must admit, although now I've been listening to his music, I can hear some of his influence in other music that I know.
Very
when I originally came across him, I didn't know anything about him, but fascinating man, truly inspirational the way he stood up.
I'm a huge fan of Herbie Hancock, and I think that there's a lot of influence there. Personally, I think some of Herbie's adaptation of music probably had some influences from there.
Yeah,
Fela Kuti.
Yeah, quite possibly, and like it's it's been an interesting journey for me as well. But I think Owadasa might be with us now. Perhaps he can tell you more, and I'll get these files uploaded ready for the screen share. But I've learned so much and been inspired by the man, and also in Nigeria recently it was Celebration, and so there's been a week long. It tied in quite nicely. We always ask the artists what story they want to do, because it's, you know, it's going to be their art that brings it to life. So I know Owadasa fellow is a personal inspiration to him and a big inspiration in Nigeria. So it's been really good the way the collection's evolved, and it's just been good really. Like this is a proud moment for me. Owadasa's had all the pressure, you know, creating artwork that of a cultural icon and a legend. I can't wait to see it. I must admit, I've just looked at one that he sent to me, and I'm blown away. It's awesome. But I don't know are you with us, Owadasa?
Hello, guys.
Hey.
Can you guys hear me now?
GM, loud and clear.
GM.
Let's go.
So good to be here. I've been a series of connection issues and sharing the screen, so I had to reach out to Jamie personally. But yes, so good to be here. Nice to meet you guys. And yes, I'm ready to kick the whole event starting. Let's get it started.
Let's get it started. I just want to say we have chatted a little bit in spaces a couple of times, in some of Jamie's spaces, where I first got introduced to some of your work. I really dig your style and the communicative nature in what you produce, man. I'm excited to see what we have today.
Thank you very much. The pleasure's on mine. It was nice meeting you. Still nice. It's nice seeing you guys, you know, physically. It's so bad I could not share. You know, I could not come in the video. Like, you guys can see me, right? But at the same time, yeah, it's good. It's so cool, and happy to be here.
Right
I'm so happy. I'm working on this project with Jamie and you guys as well. Having this privilege to share the works on your life is I have to thank you very much for that as well. And
thank you. It's our honor and a pleasure having you. Thank you for giving us your time and coming and using our platform to let our viewers and our audience and our community know what you're working on. It's some really great stuff. And as far as the technical difficulties, that's common in this medium. We get a lot of times, no matter where people are in the world, sometimes it's just they have connectivity issues, and we just roll with it. And honestly, I appreciate your persistence and getting on here, because I know it can be very stressful in the moment when it won't work and it won't work. So I appreciate your persistence and getting on here. And Jamie, let us know when you're ready. I know it might take a minute, and if you have, there's a couple of different ways to share docs, and sometimes it's a little bit tricky if you're doing it from files. So if it's even better to like upload some of those images, just make some. You can even upload them to the stream, to comments under the stream, and then share your screen and share them that way.
Yes, sorry for going silent there.
No,
yeah.
I know what that's
you're
like.
good,
Oh,
dude.
you work on. We'll fill. So, Owadasa, actually, why don't you tell us a little bit about your artist journey while Jamie's getting those images up?
I'll be ready in 2 minutes. Thank
Where-
you.
Yes, I was about to say that. Like, I should give you guys a little bit of the idea behind the works I'm about to share, and about myself as well. I think as most of us here know already, I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Nigeria, right? Back in Africa, the motherland, and I've been doing art for a couple of years now, as long as I can remember. Really, if I'm being truthful, right? I've been so blessed. I would say blessed to have this talent, or this this gift to of creativity, to think, to bring imaginations. It's a joy when I bring imaginations to life, right? And yes, I work with almost all mediums: pencils, charcoals, paintings, like oil paints, acrylics, and all, whatsoever. And as well, there's no way I'm going to speak about my work. I'm not going to speak about the prominent character, the subject matter in most of my works, which is the shared character, right? So this character is a character that has been created. I think I've said this before, but for the sake of people, just hearing me for the first time, this character represents our inner self, like stands out as our shadow self. Like I said, I love drawing from imagination, and I needed something that could act as my channel that I talk through with, that represents me and everybody else, right? So I created this character, and you guys will see him obviously in the pieces. Yeah, and let me go forward and talk a little bit about Fela Kuti and the project. Right, Fela Kuti is a big icon in Africa in general, and in Nigeria as well, like Jamie said earlier, right? And it's a big inspiration to me because we connect on multiple levels, not just about the creativity aspect, but as well as the the way we project, or the way we use our art form, in talking about things that are happening around us, several things that are going on, activism with arts. He uses music, I use my arts, so we connect on various levels, and I love his music as well, right? So that aside, I would like to talk a little bit about the project. So the project is titled The Birth of Legacy. The Birth of Legacy series traces the life and the spirit of Fela and Fela Kuti, from inheritance to rebellion, from defiance to transcendence. Through 4 works, the series reimagines Fela's journey, not only as a musician, but as a force of awakening, right? Each piece unfolds the chapter of becoming the root of courage. In the Birth of Legacy, that's the first title of the first piece. The spark of destiny in the calling, that's the second piece. The fearless confrontation of power in the sound against steel, that's the third piece. And the eternal triumph of spirit in Unbroken, that's the fourth piece. Rendering in pencil on paper, the works move between myth and history, where sound becomes protest and heart becomes survival. Together, they form a visual anthem of resistance, truth, and the rhythm of an unbroken soul. Yeah, that's a little bit about the project in general. And
I love I love that you have this character that you have created and put him in different scenarios. I'm really excited to see what the artwork looks like and how it correlates to, the story that you're covering. That's one of the things that I'm really impressed by with the dog tails is that the artists they get to select a something that speaks to them, right? And then you can put your own spin on it and interpret it and put it into a storyboard. I really think that it's a really awesome approach, So I'm really excited to see how this character that you've created may be playing into the story that you selected for Dogtails, man. This is awesome, and I love to hear that you're, a multi-medium artist, right? You use with, you were talking of like oil, all sorts of different mediums, right? Along with digital. Do you create it by hand and then upload it into the blockchain? You make it by hand, scan it in, and then create that as an NFT, or are you also using digital as a medium as well?
Thank you very much. Concerning that, I have various works that I do by hand. Most of my works are by hand, right? I have even the works I make with digital. So that's why I said some of my works are multimedia, because I will make them by hand, then scan them and finish them off on the digital aspect. But some I don't use any digital form for at all. I just, go straight with drawing them with pencils and all. And sometimes I paint, sometimes I do whatever basically comes to mind.
I love it, man, that you're very experimentative with your art. It's interesting, to see multi-mediums, right? You take it, you create it by hand, scan it in, put it on the computer, and then digitize it and find ways to, maybe add some different flair to it as well. I really am a fan of that style, so it's really cool. Oh, look at this one here as well. This is about emotions. Look at so this character. Does this character have a name?
I mentioned the name the other time. It's called Shiet. Shiet, yes, is a term derived from OGT Egyptian mythology, right? That is one of the pillar representing the soul in old Egypt, right? It stands for your inner self or your shadow self. So that correlated so well with what I'm trying to create, which represents my inner self. So I borrowed that name and I gave the character Shiet. That's what it goes by.
That's awesome, dude. I love that. There's a little bit of lore behind that as well. I'm one of those people that I want to know the details. I want to know like how the character come to fruition and how it has affected you, how it represents you and stuff. So great. Thank you for sharing, for sure. I'm really. I think this character is awesome. I'm just marveling at it, honestly. Shiet is like, he does all sorts of stuff, man. He really does.
It's funny, just chime in quickly. It's funny. That's what drew me to Owadasa originally, was the same thing, was this character, and fascinating story behind it, in that, we all wear different emotions and different masks at different days. And I'm sure you'll see in his artwork, like there's certain pieces that resonate with you. There's one that Owadasa did called Escape, and it's the character climbing out of a keyboard behind the escape button is missing, and he's climbing out from that. And I just said that really sort of struck me as the way a lot of us are today, that we're glued to our computers, talk about touching grass and everything, and phenomenal artist. But talking about being live, someone's doing work outside my window, and there was just a power tool going. I think they were cutting some wood or something. It's no big deal, but again, being live. I'm ready with the pictures when you guys are.
Let's go.
And I can just mute my mic so you don't have to hear it. And
Well,
I think
we can't hear anything right now.
Coming through loud and
cool.
clear, and it's
So one of the good things that Restream does is it has pretty solid background cancellation. You know,
awesome.
So it, like I have the same thing. Sometimes like people will be doing yard work right outside my window, and you know it's stressing me out because I can't hear what's going on, but you guys can't hear it. So don't worry. That's not if it gets too loud, we'll let you know. But right now it's
thank God. Thank God for that.
Jamie, I think we're ready whenever you are, brother.
Are we ready?
I want to see them. I want to see them badly.
So I think what we were going to do was Owadasa was going to show each piece and then explain it. So I'll as I say, I'll just show each piece and then perhaps you want to explain it, Owadasa.
Yes, yeah? I feel like we should go step by step. The first piece, explanation, then the second piece, then explanation. Yeah, I'm here. I'm down.
Let's go.
Awesome. Right. And just to confirm, and I'm pretty sure, but I don't know, something's making me ask. There's 4 pieces, isn't there? Just want to check. I got 4 pieces sent to me.
Yes,
and I've
4 pieces.
Titled them all. Yeah, awesome. Right, let's do it then. So I don't know if I can give a big enough introduction to this, so I'm just going to hit you with the first one. I'll share my screen, and then we'll see if we can go. Look.
Oh, the anticipation
window. That's it. Right, share that. There you go. Can you guys see this?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Can you see this?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll let you take over, Owadasa. This is the first piece, the birth of a legacy. Is it, Owadasa?
That's the first piece, right? Bits of legacy. So this piece basically, captures the quiet moments before the destiny begins to speak, right? When you look at the piece, it shows the surrounding echoes of his parents' achievement. His mother who broke boundaries and his father who led with conviction, right? There are sort of a newspaper around. When you look at the topmost one, there's a story about his father being the first president of the Nigerian Teachers Union, and his mother being what's it called, the first woman to drive a car in Nigeria. Arguably, some say Africa, but I think it's Nigeria, right? So Fela Kuti is a person that was born into a legacy of people that the people who does amazing stuff, break boundaries and stand against oppression. His mother led a couple of protests against the government before he was born and even after he was born, right? He's one of the founding mothers of feminism in Nigeria, right? Standing for the rights of the women. So I feel, in my own sense, and I feel like everybody's going to agree, Fela I feel like he didn't just pick up what he did from in here. He has that has been. Can you guys still hear me? Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're coming through loud and clear.
Oh my God. Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
You're
okay,
good.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I was saying, he didn't start from thin air. He had, people around him that has been doing, groundbreaking milestones and has been contributing a lot to the society already before he started. So this piece represents that, shows that pays a tribute to his parents' legacy as well as him. The birth of a legacy, and you see the signs around the fist finger and the signs of music channeling. With this light, the bright lights channeling back to him and flowing out as well, right? So those represent the sign of activism and the music that he had in his background, in his home before he even started, doing whatever he did before becoming the icon we know uh, of today. So yeah, that's the story about this work, right?
Awesome. Awesome, dude. Just the beginning, very fresh, like using, like, it looks like a small child for Shia. And it represents the beginning, right?
It's
I love the detail.
Yeah,
It's sick.
this is sick. It's awesome stuff. I want to just we don't have a hard transition at 9:30, but Find2Earn usually starts around 9:30, so we don't have a ton of time to get through. I want to make sure we get through all of these.
Yeah, I'll put the next one up, and I'm going to mute my mic though, just in case you're getting background noise. But I'll wait for you to say to move on to the next one, Owadasa.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
just
through them. These
a
are
little bit
absolutely
consider,
awesome.
Yeah, their time as well. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes. So this is the second piece, right? Titled "The Calling." This is the a story where this represents the story of Fela Kuti finding himself, right? In his family, I think they have a history of doctors, a history in the medicine line, right? And he was sent to London. There's a rumor he was sent to London to study medicine, then he ditched it to study music instead, right? So this is the artwork to capture that moment where in the background you see the London Bridge, right, and the London Tower right in the background, and by his side you see a briefcase and the doctors, what's it called? I've forgotten the name for that. The instruments they use, in hearing. I've forgotten the name. My bad. Yeah. So it's on the floor. That represents, him ditching that, dropping that off alongside the luggage from home, and reaching to the musical sounds in the atmosphere, like in the sky, trying to reach out to it. Is receiving the calling. That's where I feel the journey began, right? And as from henceforth, then the greatness started, happening. Yeah,
I
that's
love
just
it, man. I think it's great. The symbology is next level. He's the biggest thing in the picture. He's actually reaching up past the height of the tower. He's on a bridge, so he's bridging from one place to another. Awesome, man. This is so cool.
Thank you, man. I love you understanding and picking up the symbolism as well, because I can't cover everything right now. Yeah, but there will be a proper explanation in the description when we launch them, right? But I love that you catching up the symbolism. That's what I like to do in my work.
Well,
Right?
you represent it very clearly. Like, it's not hard to interpret. It's really, I love your work, man. I really like.
Thank you, man.
It's great.
Thank you. Yeah, Jamie, we can go to the next one. Yeah. Yes. Now, yeah, this is the third piece, titled "The Sound Against Steel." Right. I picked this. I did this work with the inspiration of one of Fela's music. When he called the government zombies and the soldiers. It was a military regime then, so it was soldiers everywhere. Misusing power and oppressing people. So he called them zombie. Made a sound called zombie for them. So I took that idea, the zombie, right, to represent the soldiers and the government entirely in the space, right? Yeah. So in this piece, the soldier decaying from the mirror of lifelessness, obedience. Fela condemned in Zombie. Still, his music rises sharp and alive, defying the wrath of power. The sound against still speaks of courage that refuses to decay, a rhythm that goes through silence and fear, like, right? When you look at the piece, you see this the piece representing Fela down here playing his sax. Uh, from the sax, there are notes floating out, edged out as sword as well, attached to a sword, cutting down the reach of oppression, and stabbing the government or the zombie figure which represented the government. That means he's attacking them, calling them out. And you see the government also has his legs on pile of skulls, right? That represents the oppressed people and the destructions they've caused in the
Awesome, dude. This is so killer.
It's cool. This is one of my favorite ones.
Obvious, like it's so cool. He's standing up to a huge, powerful figure. It's a zombie, so you can't reason with it. It's been causing havoc, standing on the skulls, and music is the weapon he's attacking it with.
Yes,
Ending himself with the music really is so cool, man. Amazing.
It's fantastic to see the saxophone is the weapon. I dig that. Yes, it's my favorite part.
Thank you, man. Thank you, guys. Yes, and this is the last piece, right? Titled "Unbroken," right? This piece, speaks about him, Fela being dragged towards the earth by the weight of violence, but he rises still, and unbroken in the testament of the spirit and refusing surrender. Fela had a lot of problems with the government, right? And he was attacked multiple times, tortured. They were trying to break his spirit and all, but this man did not allow that happen, right? So this is just to capture that his unwavering spirit, right? And it was just unshakable, right? No matter how much the government went for him, he just stood still, with his music. When you look at the piece, attention to details here now. The note has a wing on it, dragging Fela up, pulling him out because the soldiers are coming for him, right? Trying to stab him, trying to drag him down. And there's a coffin on its hand that represents the death of his mother, which is, was caused by the soldiers as well, throwing her down from story buildings, that led to her death. The injury she sustained led to her death. So that represents the coffin of his mother, and he protested with the coffin. Actually, in the story, he took the coffin to the barracks, and protested with it, coffin for the head of state. Made a song about it as well.
Okay, I was going to ask what's in his left hand, but that's actually how he displayed the coffin as a protest.
Yes, did that. And when you look at the coffin, you see a sign of mother and child, also symbolizing that represents his mother. And
Okay.
you
That's
see
the
as
symbol on top of the coffin.
yes, mother and child, and he still has his hand up, the sign of protest. Like I'm not going anywhere. I'm here, and this moment for me seals his legacy. Is an heartbeat. History could not silence. Right, we are here still talking about him today, from due to his unwavering spirit and determined spirit to stand against oppression. So that's all about the works I produced about Fela. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you.
Thank you, man, for sharing this stuff with us. So cool. Thank you, Jamie, for bringing him to our ecosystem and the work you're doing in the man. You really are killing it. And You guys will definitely have to come back more often to Owadasa. Anytime you have stuff you want to share, please don't be a stranger. Jamie, like we want you on here all the time. You're welcome to come on, even just be a part of the panel and hang. Both of you can come on and chat anytime. Actually, but awesome stuff. When does the mint go live?
So these will go live possibly tomorrow.
Okay.
So ready for the weekend.
It's an auction.
Yeah, so they go on Gamma. We'll obviously stay tuned to the Dawgcoin account for the announcement, but they'll be on Gamma, and there'll be a minimum bid on there. And we're still unsettled on the charity, but we're almost there to deciding. So once that's decided, we can put them up for auction. And I think it's best to, it's always nice to go to auction on the weekends. People can take their time and having a look around, but it really doesn't matter because the auctions start when the first bid goes in. So we'll announce it over the next couple of days. And as you know, we're coming towards the end of October. Celebration has just finished. We've got another story coming up, but we're not going to, there's no rush for this, but yeah, stay tuned and really appreciate you guys. I know you push time. Really appreciate you having us on. I'm kind of blown away by it all. Really, just blessed to be able to work with such a talent. And I never, because Owadasa has done different artwork as well in different styles, and I didn't know what to expect. And I'm pleased that he used the shoot character. And like you say, the way you describe it and the way he described it, they're awesome. Like, I'm blown away. So thanks very much. Really appreciate you guys having us on.
Yeah, man. Blown away. Love the stuff. You guys are obviously welcome to hang out for Find2Earn. Don't feel obligated. Always, we do Find2Earn. So we're going to play a game round. We go from something kind of more serious to something a little bit more light and fun. You guys are welcome to stay tuned. We're going to play a quick word from our amazing sponsors, and then we will be back with the Game Master to play some Find2Earn rounds. Guys, if you're not following the Dawgcoin project, Jamie at Bamberfishcake and Owadasa, was it at its line art? Do I have that in my committed to memory properly?
Yes, yeah. It's at its lines art. It's lines art.
Owadasa
Roland. Yes.
So that's the
yes,
right.
And, yes, I must say thank you guys for having me here, and I so much wish I can stay here for a longer period of time. But I think I told Jamie already. I have a trip I need to make today.
No problem, man. No problem. We're easy,
yes,
and we're.
But I will definitely.
Yeah, you come back. Don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger, man. I really love your work. I dig your personality too, how you speak and carry yourself. Please stick around in our ecosystem, and I'd love to see more of your artwork as you grow. Awesome stuff, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me. Yes, I'll be leaving the stage now, and I'll start preparing for my trip. Yeah.
Have a safe travels.
All right, man.
Again, thank you,
Jamie. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, brother.
So good to be here, and so good to see your faces, man. So good.
We'll have to get you doxed on the show sometime. We have a habit of doxing people.
I don't have an issue with
it's
doxing,
connectivity.
I'm just in a stage where I'm kind of rough at the moment. I would like to come on, but next time I feel like I will be very, very much prepared. Not that I was not prepared, but the trip. Other stuff took up the whole time preparing. So next time I'll be here, I'll definitely be doxing my face. I don't have an issue with that.
Sounds great, man. Sounds great. Again, safe travels. And guys, I'm definitely going to be bidding. So if you want one of these, you're going to have to come aggressive. Just saying. And we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Yeah. Bye.
Let's go.
Peace out, man.
Peace out, man.